Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park, we've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Miami Marlins. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. So the Miami Marlins have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started, and towing the slab in this one, Sandy Alcantara. Last year's Cy Young Award winner in the National League, Singy.
Well, Brooke, he was healthy last year and gained a tremendous amount of confidence. He took a big step forward last season. I think he'll take another one this season.
Here's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. And he deals. That's in there, and we are underway.
0-1.
Hard hit left side. And Estrada is out. Here's the Giants lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Wilmer Flores.
He's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. In fact, in the top 5 in homers in the National Leagues. Not missing many pitches. And I tell you what, when he gets his pitch, he goes a long way. Make sure you don't sleep on this guy if you're the pitcher.
And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. And it's fouled away. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. One down, base is empty. Ripped to short. Hampson on the first. And a couple of quick outs. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about, getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. Giants go down quietly, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark, on the hill here today, Alex Cobb. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Garrett Hampson stands in now and watches strike one. The next pitch misses, and that's ball one. And downstairs. Swing and a ball popped up. Crawford makes the catch. And there's one away. And time now for the Marlins lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. And when you get a cook,
he's in there.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Luis Arraez stands in. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. That's down and in.
That's the ball.
One out and a runner at second. Cobb checks the runner. And down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Down the third baseman, Jake Berger. Ball 1 there. De La Cruz stands at second with 2 gone. Line drive. And that's a base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. So 2 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Cobb checks the runner. Berger gets back easily. You know, it's no surprise that Jazz Chisholm Jr. is good at baseball. His grandmother, Patricia Coakley, actually played, and it stays fair. Berger rounds second on his way to third. Across is the runner from first. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back base hits. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
And it's even up.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. This one grounded to Davis. Gathers and throws to first. And that's the 3rd out. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Marlins 2 and the Giants nothing. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. The wind of the pitch. Tap to first and foul ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
Berger makes the grab, 1 down. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Here comes a pitch. That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
This one in the air, center field. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's 2 away.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Jock Peterson now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. And the 0-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
2 outs, runner at first. And here's the rookie catcher, Blake Sabol. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Peterson around second, headed for third. And that's a double. Hampson with a relay home, and he's out. Touchdown, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time. And they cut down the run to end the inning.
It's a new sheriff in town. Everybody get up, get down, and
Back here in Miami, here's Josh Bell.
For the Marlins, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
The pitch. Off the mark there. And that is ball one. Out to short. Crawford throws to first in time. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
The right fielder,
Avisail Garcia up to the plate. First offering misses the mark. There's a strike.
1-1.
Kicks and deals. Good eye in that spot. Ground ball left side, and he grabs it in foul ground. Righty delivers. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
He seems to have lost a little bit of focus on executing that pitch right there, not staying through the target, and clearly not the release point he wanted.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation where he needs something on the ground.
The 2-1. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Cobb checks the runner. Garcia back in standing. Garcia, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Down and full.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Three and 2 now. The other way, and that's just foul. Down the left field line, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Garcia coming home. He'll score, and they lead by 3.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. Made him really work out there on the mound. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Next pitch misses inside, and it's 2-1. Foul ball. Bounced up the middle. Boots it. One down. Down the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And the righty deals. Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1.
2-1.
Just missed. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Manager So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Logan Webb.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
The rise in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Pitch misses. And that's ball 2. 1 out, base is full. That one missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
And now we'll step off and check on third. The 3-1. That one misses, and that'll bring home a run. Jake Berger, the next up for the Marlins. In there for strike 1. We have a guy after Tommy John surgery changed his arm slot a little. On a line, base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders.
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him.
I think he kind of leaned into that one.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. A rope into right, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. 2 runs across now. And they clear the bases. 3 runs score, and they now lead by 9. Josh Bell at the plate now. Grounded out to short in his first trip. And that one wrapped foul. Sanchez over at second, 1 down. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there are 2 outs.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And a base hit. Sanchez around third. He scores, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. Jacob Stallings now. And that one is inside ball 1. Next pitch misses way outside.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding.
And the pitch. And the slider just misses. Foul ball there.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
And that's ball 4. Here's Garrett Hampson. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
And that's the inning. But it's a huge 8-run inning for them as they open up the lead. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Marlins 10 and the Giants nothing. And welcome back. Here's the veteran outfielder, Michael Conforto.
Number 8, Michael Conforto.
The pitch.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
The 1-1.
That's the ball. 2-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
Bounce to the left side. Zips it to first and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
The shortstop.
And that'll bring up Brandon Crawford. Bounce to the right. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Estrada measures 5 feet 10 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game. And he was born in Venezuela. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Got him swinging.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Brian De La Cruz. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. De La Cruz, 26 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. The wind to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2
as he was
strikes.
out front that time. On the ground to third, and it gets by him. And it kicks off the base of the wall. And he'll pull him to second safely.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Checks his swing, appeal to third, and he went around. That's ruled to swing. That misses,
1-1.
and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. And at the plate for Miami, Jake Berger. That's in there. 0-1. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Caught him looking for the K.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Number 2,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. digs in now.
Junior.
Move to second. That misses. Ball 1. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
Boog, you have any memorable hit-by pitches yourself? Maybe high school, college?
No, but I almost did get decapitated by a foul ball at Old Tiger Stadium. Up the middle. And it gets by him. The run comes in from second. It's 11-0.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Bell in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Just a slow ground ball this time. The throw to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. On to inning number 4. It's the Marlins 11 and the Giants nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Lamont Wade Jr. Up the middle. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Giants, the first baseman, Wilmer Flores.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Fought off foul. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Oh and 2 now.
1-2.
That one the other way. Fair ball.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. Flores, the base runner at first with one out. Right-hander kicks, deals, pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Now it's J.D. Davis. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Next offering misses. 1-1. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. And now it's 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Righty to the plate. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. The 2-2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Bell brings it in for the 3rd out. So 1 hit is all they get. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Marlins 11 and the Giants nothing. Back here at Lone Depot Park, ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the right fielder, Avisail Garcia. And a pitch. There's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat. The 0-2. And down on strikes he goes, and that's the first out.
The batter.
And now for the Marlins, Jacob Stallings. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Line drive, base hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swing and a ball popped up. Estrada hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Man at first. Now, Brian De La Cruz. And takes low for ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
And a big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that will end the inning. Marlins lead 1, but they still lead it 11-0. Back here at the ballpark, here's Jock Peterson.
San Francisco, the left fielder, number 23, Jock.
The right-hander back to work. And a big swing and a miss.
All these Giants just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Left-hand hitter waits. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. And here it comes. Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Kicks and fires. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The next offering misses. Ball 2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Two now. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
The catcher, number 2, Blake Sable.
And up next for San Francisco, Blake Sable.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
That one misses, and it's 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. Out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they cut into the deficit. It's 11-1. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. The hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it. Really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
1 out, base is empty. And here is Michael Conforto. And a foul ball. The wind and the pitch. That's off the mark, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Next offering down in the dirt. Brandon Crawford, a kid who grew up a Giants fan. His dad had season tickets at Candlestick Park and then at, what was it initially, Pac Bell Park. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Next pitch is in the dirt, and the count is even 2-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Home half of the 5th coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Miami, now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias. First pitch, and he just misses.
You know, these Marlins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
And another ball. And now 2-2.
2-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Right-handed reliever. Here's a high chopper, and he grabs it foul. The 2-2 on the way. Slow ground ball to the right side. He handles it himself, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Up next to the Marlins, the third baseman.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jake Berger. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Before you talk cow, better notice my blazer. I tell you, now I ain't giving no favors. Ready for the ride, I'm just filling my tank up. When Mike on road, it's another celebration. Ready for any and every occasion. Storm got took, but forever it rages.
That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
In the air, right side. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
Drip drop, spent 300 for the flip flops. Little but a big shot. My form bad but a good shot. I need 30 to travel. The flight alone was a 10 spot. We don't do base models. I poured off in the big boy. I'm in my zone.
Webb picks over, and he's back standing. Some nuggets on Jazz Chisholm. He's from the Bahamas, and he was born in 1998. Signed with the Diamondbacks in 2015. Before he can make his major league debut, though, Arizona traded Jazz to Miami for Zach Gallen. He made his debut the following season, and then in 2022, he became an all-star. Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
He also became the first player from the Bahamas to play a game at shortstop in the bigs since Andre Rogers in 1967. You know, Rogers was the first big leaguer from the Bahamas. Started to play shortstop for the Cubs when Ernie Banks moved to first base.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Sanchez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Sliced hard but foul. Hot shot to third. Slings it across, and that'll do it. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5. It's the Marlins 11 and the Giants 1. Welcome back. Top 6. Thairo Estrada to the plate. Alcantara back to work. Popped up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Wade stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
That's the ball.
Two-0. And a swing and a miss there.
1 strike.
Time asked for at the plate prior to the 2-1 pitch. And he deals. That one fouled off. 2-2. And a pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Wilmer Flores now at the plate. Up the middle. It's through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Yastrzemski at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Next offering is fouled back. Flores off of first with 2 away. Time call. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. And a pitch.
That's the ball.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Next pitch misses. 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Chisholm makes the catch, inning over. 1 hit, 1 left. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. It's the Marlins 11 and the Giants 1. And welcome back. And now the first baseman, Josh Bell.
The first baseman.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
That one's in there, and it's 1-1. Started to swing, held up. And that one is lifted in the air. Conforto on the move to the gap. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisail.
And now the right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Just
Nope,
missed.
that's outside. Ball.
And now it's even up. And there's the strike. And now the count is even.
It's a good take.
Here's a 2-2.
We got a full count.
Good plate
Ball
appearance
4, take
there.
your base.
Able to take the walk.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Garcia round second on his way to third. The run scores all the way from first, and it's 12-1.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down.
Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Coming around third is Stallings. He'll score easily, and the lead continues to grow.
Comes through with the RBI. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
De La Cruz, batting with one down, takes a strike. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the second out.
Now batting, second
And up
baseman,
next for Miami, Luis Arias. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Out to short, whips it to first on the run. And that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. The Marlins lead this one 13-1. Back here at Lone Depot Park,
Leading off from
here's the
the
third baseman, J.D.
baseman.
Davis.
J.D. Davis.
The pitch. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Peterson.
And now Jack Peterson 1 for 2. And that one ripped to left. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Blake Sable, the next Giant to hit. That's a strike. 0-1.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Next offering misses, and 1-1.
1-1.
Here comes a pitch. This one lifted in the air, left field. De La Cruz makes the grab for the second out.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto will climb in. There's a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
The next offering misses, and that's ball one. Davis off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
He was all over that one. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Here's Brandon Crawford. And the first offering is not close. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And Crawford is set down. And the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Back here at the ballpark, now the third baseman, Jake Berger.
The third baseman.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
The pitch. Ball one there.
That's a ball.
Good eye right there.
That's the ball.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. And that one is inside.
3-1.
The 3-1 in for a strike. Full count.
Full count.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Conforto makes the catch, and there's one down.
The center fielder, number 2, Jazz.
And at the plate for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Sanchez in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Late on that fastball. Off the plate inside, 2-1.
2 balls, 1
The
strike.
pitch. Fouls one off, 2-2. Kicks and deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. At the belt and fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next one just misses. Full count now. Webb checks on first, and he's back safely.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up. Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And a 2-1 on the way. And that one fouled off. 2 on, 1 out. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 1 out. Runners at first and second. On the ground, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Throw to first, safe. Avisail Garcia will hit next. And he dodges that fastball. The 1-0. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. In comes the run from third, and it's 14-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
Webb throws over. And now Jacob Stallings. First pitch just misses. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. They get the force. Inning over. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We look ahead to inning number 8. Marlins on top, 14-1. David Robertson on to pitch out of the pen here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Number 19.
And here it comes.
David
and there's a foul ball. Righty delivers. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Right-hander kicks, deals. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Steven Okert getting ready to go. The next pitch misses. It's 2-2.
2-2.
And the righty deals. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. So here's Wade now. Out towards right center field. Chisholm settles underneath it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And digging in for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped. Nice grab.
That one was ticketed for the gap, but couldn't get through security. Great job there of leaping, making the catch, and ending the inning.
Back here in Miami, bottom of the 8th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Garrett Hampson. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if these guys are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Man at second. Stays alive. Hampson stands at second with no outs. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Righty to the plate. Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Left field. Peterson drifts towards it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Luis Arias.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
And that's in there for strike 1.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Next offering is down low. 2-1. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had it.
Now the tag at third, and they got him.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, you couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. We go to the 9th, and now here is Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski.
The pitch. In the air, out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
So a drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit. Trying to put the ball in the air.
Now it's J.D. Davis. 1 for 3. Slides, but it gets by him.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Man at first with one gone. Here's the left fielder, Jock Peterson. And first offering is fouled off. Robertson, a former All-Star, 37 years young, and they traded for him earlier this year. Strike two.
Well, we can see him muscle up a little bit. He's trying to hit the ball a mile. Got to make sure that he stays within himself so that those mechanics can allow him to hit the ball a long way.
And he chases that one. And there's two away.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Sable at the plate and takes high there. Next one misses, and the count is 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next pitch is outside. Bounced up the middle. Oh, nice play. And what a play. Ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
14-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.